What is going on, Capricorn? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your reading for the month of September, covering the first half of September, and may cover the second half of it for you guys also. But it is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. If it does resonate with you, though, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel like always. And if it does not resonate, you can always check out your rising or moon sign or one of the previous readings that I did for Capricorn. What's going on, Capricorn? I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a while, but you did come out huge and large and big last month, so definitely I appreciate all of the support, the views, the likes, the comments, the subscriptions. Keep those coming, right? If you guys are not following me on IG yet, you should follow me at chrisanthony14lbs. Chris Anthony 14 pounds. That'll be in the description. And if you want a personalized reading from me, email me about that. That'll also be in the description of the video. All right, we're going to be hopping into your present energies right here. And then after that, we're going to check out your futuristic energies over on the left side, which will be your supporting details. And this will be your main storyline here in the middle. So I think we covered everything. Let's hop right in. All right, crowning your reading up top, you have the Three of Cups clarified by the Six of Cups. So I do feel like for some of you Capricorns, there is some type of reunion that's happening in the month of September. And it could be definitely from a strong soulmate that you've already dealt with, that maybe you've come in contact with before in the past, or it was like a brief meeting or some type of brief relationship that kind of didn't get off the ground maybe before. And I know we were talking about this in your last reading, something about some of you guys putting a connection on hold or something like that. But with the Three of Cups here, it usually does talk about a reunion that's happening in some type of way. So somebody could be coming back around to you guys if they, kind of put you on hold, or if the timing just was not all the way right for you guys in the beginning. I do feel like somebody from the past could be circling back around to you, or you could be circling back around to them like, hey, the time is better right now, or I don't know. September just brings some different energies in the department of love for some of you Capricorns. Maybe you guys are going to feel like tapping into that energy of love more, right? The Three of Cups does talk about indulging a little bit, right? Like wanting to have some fun, right? Wanting to let your hair down, wanting to be loved and to love and feel those emotions, right? Have your cup filled, in so many words. And so some of you guys could be almost wanting to reach out to somebody from the past that you have a strong connection with, and the connection just seems to never fade away. For some of you other guys, this could be somebody that's brand new that's coming in, right? A brand new soulmate that's coming in from you being out and about, right? Three of Cups does talk about wanting to socialize, wanting to connect with friends, going to some parties, going to some bars, going to some socializing, networking events, just being out and about, right? Kind of getting out the house, out of your comfort zone, and wanting to connect with other people. So this definitely can be happening. And this could be the place that you're running into somebody that kind of feels familiar to you. If this is somebody that's brand new, it could be a brand new soulmate that's coming in that you just have a strong connection to right off the back, right? And this person is just like catching your eye, or you're catching their eye, and they're coming in wanting to kind of like connect with you. Because with the Three of Cups, I'm feeling like it's a strong connection, and both of you guys are on board because it's the Six of Cups here. And this person, if they are new, they're making you kind of remember some older times, maybe where you were kind of like happy in love, or you were in relationships in the past that kind of worked out for a while. Or for some reason, this person is making you think about good things or have happy memories of the past. If this is a newer person, it's kind of like they remind you of a time when you were kind of like more enjoying life a little bit, and not, let's say, working so hard or not only focused on one thing and not the other. They're kind of like bringing some spice into your world a little bit. And if it's somebody from the past, then you're remembering good times that you had with them in the past. And it's kind of like you're not remembering the bad things that happened or the things that, didn't work out as good. You're kind of only having great memories about this person if they're coming in from the past. Now, under that, we do have the Devil card clarified by the Ace of Cups. So I do feel like there is a very strong attraction that's here with this Devil card. Very strong sexual attraction. If this is somebody that's brand new coming in with the Ace of Cups, which does talk about a brand new beginning in love, a brand new emotional start, then this person, right off the back, you're going to feel this strong, I want to say strong ass connection, like strong ass attraction that's here for you Capricorns. Now, Capricorn, this is your card also, the Devil here, but it's more so talking about how you guys are like kind of going to be on fire for each other. I'm definitely not feeling like this is a bad connection or a bad card because it's teamed up with the Ace of Cups. So this is going to be emotionally fulfilling at the same time. But there's kind of going to be a passion here that is very like strong attraction. Like this is that strong soulmate energy, right? Where you guys are just feeling this link between each other on all levels, especially sexual. Like you're going to be daydreaming about this person or they're kind of daydreaming about you. Before, like if you guys have never hooked up before, I think this is kind of going to be the only thing that's on your mind and their mind at the same time. Like you're just thinking about how it will feel to hook up with this person, like to be in the bed with this person, to like, it's just the passion is there, the thoughts are there, like I just see it. Like so it's this like strong feeling, this strong deep attraction that you kind of can't get away from. And I really feel like it's distracting some of you guys. Like you're just like, why can't I stop thinking about this person? Like Ace of Cups is here, like brand new beginning, brand new start. So if this is somebody that's coming in from the past, it's kind of like the passion is back on. Let's say if it had turned off or some things had to stop because the timing wasn't right in the past, some things had to get placed on hold, like I think I was talking about in your old reading. It's like this, it's like a reignition of passionate exchange is what I kind of want to say. A reignition of attraction that's here, right? The passion is sparked again. And you're like, oh, snap. Like, who is this again? Now, for some of you guys, I feel like it's brand new, though. It's like a new person that's just here. That's just got your eye, like in September. And I do feel like in September, there is a very strong energy of soulmate connections that are happening with the rest of the readings that I'm doing already for this month. It's like love. It's like love is in the air. It's cuffing season. Like, so don't be surprised, Capricorn, that there's somebody that's here that's wanting to connect with you in the month of September. I know a lot of you guys like to be focused on your goals and focused on work and focused on your pinnacles. It makes sense. But at the same time, in the middle of your reading, there is somebody here that just is like connected to you, linked with you in some type of way. And I feel like it's a good connection. Like, I don't feel like it's karmic. Even though the devil is here, I just think this is how much you guys are attracted to each other. Like, you can't get away from this, even if you tried. And then there's some type of very emotional understanding that's here between you two. It's like an even trade of emotional energy. You two, I feel like, will get each other emotionally. So there's an emotional compatibility and there's definitely a sexual compatibility. The chemistry is there. and the emotional understanding is here. And I feel like for a lot of you Capricorns, that's very important to you. You do want somebody that you can connect with in more ways than one, right? That understands the way you operate emotionally. I feel like that's very important to you guys, because that does give you a sense of stability when somebody knows, or somebody can kind of feed you emotionally. And this is what I'm tapping into with the grapes that are here in this card. It's like, on one end you can be fed passionately by this person. You guys are feeding each other with this sexual chemistry. And then on the other end, it's kind of like this person also will be able to feed your soul. How she has the grapes, right? It's kind of like you two can feed each other's soul, or feed each other emotionally and passionately. So this is like a double whammy here. Like, it's a lot of compatibility that's here between you and this soulmate. But there is a union that's happening, or a reunion. So, depending on where you're at. Now, you guys are taking on the King of Pentacles energy, clarified by the Nine of Swords. So I do feel like this is your energy, Capricorn, and you're definitely in a place of stability, right, in your own life, is what I feel like. Like, you're working on your stability, you're building your empire. You know, you're making sure all of your ducks are in the row. We were talking about this last month. And it's kind of like everything is at a place where it's leveled out for you a little bit when it comes down to your own personal life, is what I feel like. But there is something, and it possibly could be this connection, that is making you stressed out, because it is kind of like upsetting the natural order of things in your life. Because I do have a feeling that this is kind of catching you off guard. This person is catching you off guard, and you're just like, wait a minute, like I wasn't even looking for this. Like, I'm over here working hard. I'm focused. I got things that I need to handle. I got projects that I need to complete. I got, all my energy is focused on me, myself, and I. And now this person comes out of nowhere, left field, and it's like you're nervous about it. You're anxious about it, right? You kind of get in your head about it, like, hold on, do I really like this person? Like, I feel that this is an attraction, but is this really the devil? Like, I'm sorry, I'm tripping out, Capricorn, but you guys don't trust it, is kind of what I feel. Like, you're like, because the thing is that I feel some of you guys are definitely thinking about things that happened in the past, and you felt this way about somebody in the past before, and with this strong attraction or connection, it didn't work out in the past, right? So you are kind of rethinking that in your mind, and you're just not trusting that this new person that's here will actually give you any stability, because you're all about stability right now, longevity. If somebody is coming in, you want it to be real. You don't want it to just be like, oh, we're strongly attracted to each other, the sex is good, we connect very great, and then you disappear tomorrow. So this does have you kind of worried a little bit, which does make sense. You're questioning the connection, and mostly because I feel like it's a very strong connection that's here, and so it is throwing you for a loop. If it was just some small little connection that comes in, with you being the King of Pentacles energy, is like you would just be like, no, it's not good enough. But this connection is coming in with the devil energy, like, right, very strong, like, attractive. You can't just overlook it. You can't just kick it to the side. It has a grasp on you, a hold on you in more ways than one, right? And so you can't ignore it, or turn a blind eye to it like this king wants to do. And so instead, whenever you're closing your eyes, just like you're thinking about this and you're like, I can't get this person out of my mind. Like, I can't get this connection out of my mind. Like, what is this? So it's here. Something is here. So Four of Wands is here, which means that this does have the potential to go long term. Whoever is here that's for you in September. And it is also like a stable connection that's here. Four of Wands. But the problem you kind of see with it is that it has the moon energy around it, so you don't know all the details and the inner workings to it. So you kind of are looking at this situation or looking at this connection to see, does it really have the potential to go to long term? Can I really be committed to this person? Are they really wanting to commit, like I said? Or are they just kind of wanting to come in, have some good sex, and then keep it moving? So you are looking at it as that moon energy. You know, it has the potential to be in the Four of Wands, but it's in its beginning stages. This person, I feel like, is newer, right? So for most of you guys, it may be somebody brand new that's coming in, or somebody who, even if they come back around from the past, you haven't had a lot of time with them, so you guys I feel like you don't have a real history with this person, whoever it is. So it's kind of like in its infant stages, still in the incubation period, still being developed. It's very almost sensitive at the time the connection is. It's like, I almost want to say, like, for lack of better words, like small things could throw it off course right now, right? Because of the stage that it's in. It's like at the very beginning of a connection, or at the very beginning of a commitment. And even though it has the potential to go into the Four of Wands, like, the time that you're seeing it right now, you're like, you can't really see it because it's so far in its infant stages, right? It hasn't moved along very far yet. But one thing that you do know is that it's a strong connection. It's an attraction. The initial attraction and initial emotional compatibility is like almost surprising to you. It's off-putting. You're like, wait a minute, like, how is this even possible? But it does kind of scare you with the moon card here. It does make you feel some of your inner fears a little bit. Is what I'm feeling for some of you guys. And I'm just mostly feeling like this is a love reading, Capricorn. Unfortunately, if you didn't come here to hear about love, this is like the overall scenario that I'm seeing in September. So sometimes I try to get other scenarios for people that are not really here for love, but it's like, it's here. Right? So let's keep it moving. But yeah, I did want to say, wait one sec. Okay, yeah, so I did want to say that this moon card, like I said, is bringing up some of your fears, right? It's making you kind of have to face some of your fears that maybe you didn't know even were there when it comes down to relationships and commitment, or the fear of commitment and the fear of things not working out or going wrong in some type of way. So this is kind of like testing, like, how much work you've done in this area. It is making kind of like your shadow side come up around love and relationships, and kind of, seeing how far you've kind of healed, maybe from past relationships or past experiences. That's another thing that I am feeling that this person is kind of making come to the surface, but not in a way to where it's like, a real big major lesson or test. I just feel like, you feel those little, fears come to the surface because it's like, wow, you get a glance at what this could be because the connection is that strong. But you do have to kind of think it out a little bit. Let's keep it moving. Nine of Pentacles clarified by Two of Swords here. So this is where you are at, Nine of Pentacles energy, right? I feel like you're enjoying your time, enjoying being single, enjoying just being by yourself. And right, the fruits of your labor, you're working hard, you're focused, all your energy can be put on you. So this is why you're going to be kind of indecisive about this connection over here, because you're like, I got some good things going right now. Like, I'm focused. I don't want this to come along and mess it up. And it's crazy because this has kind of been a theme for a lot of people in the month of August and September, is what I keep feeling. It's like these soulmates are coming in at times when we're like just focused on other things. But that would be the time when that comes in, right? It's like when we're looking for it, it's never there. But when you're not looking for it, not focused on it anymore, then it's like the suitors come rushing in. But I do feel like it's something about this suitor. Like, it's not just a regular knight or page that's coming in. I feel like this is soulmate energy strongly. So you are going to be kind of indecisive about whether you want to deal with them or not because of, like I said, you are not thinking about this at all. You're just over here enjoying yourself, talking to the birds, eating your grapes, going on a walk outside, like working on your coins, going shopping, right? Getting a new outfit for yourself, looking good. You haven't been doing this for anybody else but yourself, is what I feel, Capricorn. But that type of energy does catch someone's attention, like, and that someone is actually a soulmate. It's crazy. So yeah, you're going to have to kind of think about it, but it is here. So it is causing you a little bit of back and forth energy because you're like, I just don't know. Like, can I really trust this or not? Like, and it could be almost agonizing for you a little bit because, I don't know, this person is coming in with some fire. Like, this person has you like, dang, what? Yeah, something happening. Now, I was, when I was shuffling, for some reason I kept hearing Sagittarius, like over and over again, like Sagittarius. So for some of you guys, maybe it's a Sagittarius that you're dealing with. Other people, it may be a water sign, because I see a lot of cups here. But it could be other sign. It could also be an earth sign here too, like another Capricorn. But I do feel like it's whoever it is, it's just strong soulmate energy that you are going to be thinking about and wondering if you really want to invest in it or not. Let's take it to the future energy. We have the Ace of Cups, the Tower is here, the Five of Pentacles, and then Seven of Pentacles. So Ace of Cups energy, right? We're talking about the same Ace of Cups that we just discussed. This brand new start, brand new beginning in love, brand new offer that comes in with the potential to have some major longevity and stability, and for you to be fulfilled in more ways than one. But it has you stuck in your head. Eight of Swords energy, just like the Nine of Swords. Like you're going to overthink it, unfortunately, or overanalyze it, or think that it's too good to be true, and you don't want to be hurt, and you don't want to deal with it. Like, you just don't want to go through that whole rabbit hole again. But at the same time, you do want this. Like, you do want love. You do want a connection. Like, it is wish fulfillment that is coming here, but you're not going to be trusting it, Capricorn. And it's going to just come in as a shock. The Tower moment is here. Like I said, this person, I feel like it's coming in quick, fast, and it's going to be heated up very fast. And it's just going to just throw you out the building, right? It's like, it's a shock, is what I feel like. Lightning hitting the top of this tower. And you're like, oh, snap. What? What's going on here? Surprise. Right? You have it clarified by the Ten of Swords here, though. So it is talking about a completion also of kind of like that older energy that I feel like this is what's bringing you the stress or the indecisiveness, is because, you know, maybe in the area of love, it's been very painful. You've had to face a lot, deal with a lot, maybe betrayals, backstabbing, whatever that is for you. Just hasn't been very cool. It hasn't been smooth sailing in the area of love. So this is why this new offer that's coming in is kind of shocking you, because you're like, am I ready for this? Like, have I even really healed from this last crazy situation that I dealt with? Is that cycle completed, or am I still about to learn another karmic lesson? And these are kind of like the fears that I'm picking up, because it's coming in so and surprising you so much. And I know I keep saying the same thing, but this is like the overall message. Now, Five of Pentacles is here, clarified by the Page of Cups. So somebody is going to be making you this offer, this person that I've been talking about the whole time. And now you may end up leaving this person out in the cold. And it may just be because you need this time to think about it a little bit, or to kind of make a decision, because it's definitely catching you off guard, and it's making you think about some things that are not too pleasant that happened in the past. And for some reason, like I said, this person does make some of your older fears come up to the surface, or older wounds kind of come up to the surface. And it's like, you're fearful. So in your future energies, somebody could be being left out in the cold that is trying to offer you this cup, or make this emotional connection with you. You may kind of leave them with a cold shoulders a little bit, because quite frankly, you're afraid. Like, you just don't know, and you don't have all the details, and you know, you're focused on other things. You're in Nine of Pentacles energy, but this is also here at the same time, and it's just like, yeah, you didn't really plan for this. So that could be happening for some of you other Capricorns. This offer that is coming in could make you feel like you're coming out of the Five of Pentacles energy, where maybe you felt like you've been left out in the cold when it comes down to love. And you've been in a place where it just was not happening, and all you got was heartache and pain and just terrible feelings. This Ten of Swords energy, like despair, that's all you got in the area of love. So you were just kind of feeling like, okay, maybe that's not for me. Maybe I'm just supposed to be over here doing my own thing, and this is just not going to happen. So I do feel like this thing that's coming in, this brand new offer, is an opportunity for you to come out of the cold when it comes down to your love life, especially if you haven't had much of a love life in a while. I feel like this person kind of wants to bring you outside of, that cold weather and bring you into some warmth and some affection and some passion. Yeah, this person wants to kind of, I keep feeling make up for lost time, even if they don't know you. Like, I feel like they understand where you've been at, and they want to offer you something, and it's an Ace of Cups that they have. Even though this is a page here, you got the Ace of Cups. Boom, twice. Boom. All right, so Seven of Pentacles is here, and then the Death card is here. So this does talk about a period of waiting that maybe has already been going on in the area of love, but this is being transformed. This is ending. The Death card is here talking about this transformation of the Seven of Pentacles energy. Maybe if you've been waiting for a type of connection that's like this, and not thinking that it's even possible, or not really believing that you can manifest it all the way. It's like, well, that's coming to an end. And some of you guys, single life could also be coming to an end. And this is why you're like, oh no. So I do feel like there is kind of like this fear of commitment that's here for you guys that's happening. So you're going to kind of pause or hesitate a little bit when it comes down to moving forward. But overall, I don't feel like you're going to be able to just push this one to the side, because it's kind of strong. Yeah, let's see what the Fairy card is talking about for you guys. Prince of Autumn. Dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous. All right, it says cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. So this is kind of maybe where you're at. You're definitely paying attention to the details, trying to take a wise action or make a wise choice. And so, yeah, you're examining everything before moving forward, because you want to be sure that it's actually what it is, and not just somebody that's just coming in, trying to come in and go out. Also, this is what I feel like the person is coming with, that's coming to you. Right? They're dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous. It's like they embody all these characteristics, and I think the number one thing that you're going to be attracted to is like the dependability and the protective aspect that they're coming in with, because it does seem safe, even though your fear is that it's not safe. I feel like that it is going to be a certain level of safeness that's coming in with this. Under the deck, you got the Hierophant. So this is talking about commitment, marriage, longevity, like settling down. And above that, you got the Hangman. So, of course, this is what we've talked about the whole reading. You're going to be kind of stuck a little bit on whether you should go forward in this commitment or not. But I do feel like it is a strong commitment that's here once you're ready to make a decision about it. But you will have to decide. So yeah, Capricorn, hopefully that resonated with you guys. I'm going to wrap it up right there. And I'll be back in mid-September to check in on you guys. If it did resonate, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel, and I'll see you guys later.